Alright, let's talk about the Electrum Ergon Tattoo Pen. Why I designed this machine, what comes in the machine, what it looks like, etc., etc. Let's go over all the ins and outs. So right now the pen comes in green and gold, and it comes in galaxy purple. These machines have super nice finishes on them. You can see this is the galaxy purple and this is the green gold finish. Very nice machines. This is a 1-inch shaft diameter, so you have different grip options, which we'll go over in a second. The machine also comes with 2 batteries, and you can expect to get 3 to 6 hours of runtime per battery depending on the voltage that you run the machine at. The machine runs between 4 and 12 volts and is adjustable in 1/10 of a volt increments. The batteries connect just by screwing to the top of the machine, and you always can have one charged so that you always have a battery on standby and you're never down. It also comes with an RCA adapter if you don't want to use the battery, and that just simply screws on and you have a pretty small machine at that point. The machine also comes with the Ergonomic 1.25-inch grip. And we're going to go over this in a second, but you also have as an accessory option the 1.5-inch grip that you can get for the machine. So when you buy the machine, you'll get the 1.25-inch grip, but you can upgrade to the 1.5-inch grip if you like a fatter grip. We're going to go over the design of these grips here in just a second, but first let's talk about what all comes with the machine when you purchase it. So you get the 2 batteries, obviously the machine, the RCA adapter, the 1.25-inch grip, and then you're also going to get the charging cable, and this is just a USB-C cable. You're going to get 2 separate cams. Now the machine comes with a 3.5 cam installed. You'll also get a 2.5 cam and a 4.0 cam. And then you're going to get a couple of extra O-rings and an Allen wrench to change the cam. You can find a separate video on how to change the cam on our YouTube channel as well. Now, let's go over the ergonomic feature of the machine and why I designed this machine the way that I did. About 5 years ago, I came across a machine called the Killer Bee. And if you're familiar with that machine, then you're going to recognize this grip design. And what I thought to myself when I got that Killer Bee machine was, it was the most ergonomic machine that I ever felt at the time. Still to this day, I feel like it's the most comfortable machine that I've ever had in my hand. So I reached out to the maker of the Killer Bee and I talked to him about ideas that I had for a machine. And long story short, we just came up with a simple plan to integrate the Killer Bee design with the things that I wanted in a tattoo machine, and hence you have the Ergon Tattoo Machine. Now, when I think about ergonomics, the first thing that comes to mind is like, how do I grip a writing utensil when I normally grip? And you can see clearly that you have this circular shape in your hand that's a void there, right? So as tattoo artists, we're constantly wrapping our grips with cohesive tape, or we're trying to find different ways to enhance the comfort of our grip. Many machine manufacturers have come up with different ideas for grips, but none of them have ever really felt comfortable in my hand or prevented hand fatigue, not like the Killer Bee did. So we collaborated, and then you can see that when you grip the Ergon machine, just like you grip a pen, it just automatically fills that void in your hand and it feels comfortable. So if you swap out the grip on the machines, you're left with a super comfortable option to work with, and your hand is not going to get nearly as fatigued while you're working. It's lightweight, it's very comfortable in the hand, it's very small, and it just feels good in the hand when you're tattooing. I like the way that it forms to my thumb and my finger. It just fits the hand perfectly. I can roll this thing around for shading. I can line really nice with it. I can push lines. I can pull lines. And it just feels good. It just rotates nice in the hand. It doesn't feel uncomfortable. And this is the main point behind the Ergon Tattoo Machine, is the ergonomic functionality of it. So you'll have these different grip options: 1.5 inches, 1.25 inches if you have a smaller hand, or you can simply use the 1-inch standard grip if you choose. And again, you're going to get 2 batteries, so you're never going to be down. This machine is always going to run for you. And that's it. Very simple in design, very simple in function, very affordable, just like it should be.